Hello and welcome to the quick English lessons presented by Train the Teacher. I'm Sakshi, and today, everybody, we are going to talk about the commonly confused religious words. Let's clear up the confusion and enhance our understanding together. Let's get started. The first pair of words are fast versus feast. Fast means upvas, which means abstinence from food. And feast means dawat ya fin bhandara, right? Which is a celebratory meal. Let's use it in a sentence. She observed a day of fasting on Janmashtami. I'm sure you're observing fast today. Some of you, at least, in your families, right? Feast, which means bhandara. The feast's food was the most delicious of all. I am quite confident that you enjoy the delicious vegetable and the puri that is served in feast. If yes, then let me know in the comment box. With this, we'll move to the next pair of words, which are Lord versus God. Lord means Bhagwan, which means a title like Lord Shiva, Lord Krishna, right? It's like giving title to people. Mr. Tiwari, Mrs. Sharma, Mr. Kukreja, etc., right? Similarly, Bhagwan Shiv, Bhagwan Krishna, Lord Shiva, Lord Krishna, etc. Whereas God means Ishwar, the supreme divine being. God is a commonly used word for the divine supreme power that's there. Okay, let's use them in sentences. Lord, Janmashtami is a festival celebrated on Lord Krishna's birth. Many people pray to God for guidance. The third pair of words are convent versus monastery. Convent, which means Kuvarniyon ka mat, which means place for nuns, right? And monastery means Bairagyo ka mat, which in turn means place for monks, everybody, okay? I hope you know that nuns and the monks are the people who choose to serve their lives for religious purposes by staying unmarried, okay? And convent is for women, for females. It's place for nuns. And monastery is place for men, for monks. Let's use them in sentences. The nuns in the convent sing hymn during the evening prayers. Monastery. Monks in the monastery spend their days in meditation and prayer. With this, we'll move to the upcoming pair of words, which are shrine versus temple. Shrine means chota tirth, small religious monument, okay? And temple means worship, which in general means place of worship. Let's use them in sentence. The shrine in the forest was a place of serenity and devotion. For temple, the grand temple in the city attracts pilgrims from all over the country. It's time to move to the next pair of words, which are incense stick versus lamp. Incense stick, which means agarbatti, fragrance stick, and lamp means diya, the Indian oil lamp. Okay? Let's try to use them in sentences. The incense stick fills the room with a soothing fragrance. I lit a lamp to brighten up the room during the festival. I'm sure everybody, you must have seen your parents or you yourself must have used both lamp and incense stick for the religious purposes. If yes, then let me know in the comment box, okay? Alright, with this, we'll explore the next pair of words, which are sacred versus holy. Sacred means pujaniya, something deeply respected, okay? Whereas holy means pavitra, something really pure and full of divinity. All right, let's use them in the sentences. the temple is a sacred place for meditation. For holy, the sentence is the Quran is considered a holy book in Islam. Adding to this, everybody, it's really important for all of us to respect all the religions. The next interesting pair of words are pilgrim versus pilgrimage. Pilgrim means tirthyatri, a person on a religious journey, whereas pilgrimage means tirthyatra, the religious journey itself. Okay, let's look at the sentences. Thousands of pilgrims travel to Mecca, Hajj, every year for worshipping Allah. Pilgrimage, Hajj is a famous pilgrimage. Now it's turn for the next pair of words, which are ritual versus tradition. Ritual means riti rivas, the ceremonial practices, everybody, okay? And tradition means parampara, जो परंपरा हमारी generation में pass होती जा रही है, the traditions that are passed down. So let's use both of them in sentences. During Diwali, as a ritual, families light oil lamps. Tradition, in India, it's a tradition to touch feet of elders. Do you do that? Let me know in the comment box, okay? All right, with this, we'll move to the next pair of words, which are idol and ideal. Idol means murti, which means physical representation of something. And ideal means adarsh, which means perfection concept. All right, sentences are, they were worshipping the idol of goddess Durga in the temple. For ideal, they try to follow the religious ideals in their families and lives. The next pair of words are church and cathedral. Church is girjaghar, which is Christian's place of worship, and cathedral is bada girjaghar, which is grand, it's bishop's church. Let's use them in sentences. The church in my town is a beautiful place for Sunday worship, and the cathedral in the city is a grand and historic landmark. And with this, we've come to the last pair of words, which are manuscript versus scripture. So, manuscript means hastalikhit part, handwritten text, everybody, okay? And scripture means shastra, sacred religious text. So, the manuscript was carefully preserved in the Indian temple for centuries. Bible is a revered scripture in Christianity. Great, everybody. With this, we've come to the end of the video. I hope the video was helpful. If yes, then let me know in the comment box. Also, I request you to use your favorite pair of words in a sentence in the comment box below. I really love reading your comments. So, stay tuned and happy learning. Bye-bye.